It's been a whirlwind 6 months since I began my position as Artistic Director at New England Youth Theatre. Here's a video we put together to help show you what we've been up to recently. In September, New England Youth Theatre revived our Act Tour outreach program. Our senior company actors tour an NEYT-style comedy show throughout the region. It's a continuance of comedic training for our senior company. Touring to local schools and care facilities, this program enables young actors to gain school credit and real-world touring experience. This year's show was called Gingerly Goes the Way, a Fairy Farce, an original work by NEYT alumna Rosa Palmieri. This tour helped NEYT to increase participation in our Town Schools program from 22 students last year to 51 this year. Our fall junior company show was The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. One of our performance programs, Sleepy Hollow is a fully teched, costumed, choreographed, and photographed play for our junior company students. For the third time in our 25 years, NEYT celebrated our holiday show with Oliver. The stage, lighting booth, set, and costume shops were filled with a record number of participating students. Our new Stephen Stern's Black Box Theatre came to life, recreating the dark streets of 1800s London. And here's an additional feather in our cap. Musical Theatre International featured video footage of our show on their social media platforms. We kicked off January with a spirited open house hosted by the New England Youth Theatre Mentors, a leadership team of students who make it their mission to set the tone for inclusivity, company building, and respect throughout the student body. Also in January, we continued our entry-level clown training and tradition started by founder Stephen Stearns. This year's Clowns in a Clown Castle was a story of medieval royals and their overworked, underpaid, and underfed servants. This show was supported by what we call active mentorship, including the casting of 1 or 2 actors from our senior company mentors in supporting roles to model the spirit of collaboration and trust building. Our newly renovated Stephen Stern's Black Box Theatre will have its first big challenge as we bring Henrik Ibsen's relevant and timely classic An Enemy of the People to an arena-style staging. This new seating configuration is made possible by our recently completed stage renovation funded by grants from the Vermont Arts Council and the Canada Family Charitable Trust. A suitable test of skill for a senior company that has recently taken on training like January's Viewpoints Workshop Series, a technique-based physical theater class taught by Sandglass Theater founder Eric Bass. The Hobbit is a junior company production program starting in March. This ambitious project is already full with a waiting list. Costumes, set and lighting, puppet making, and special effects classes are supporting this show, along with an original music score by New England Youth Theatre alumnus Riley Goodemote. This year, 26 elementary school children were introduced to NEYT through participation in the district's 5-week Winter Activities Day program in January and February. And 51 new elementary school children are about to be introduced to NEYT through our own Town Schools Theatre program, running February through March. 4 district elementary schools are participating in this program this year. And for our 6 to 8-year-old students, Page to Stage brought us The Gruffalo last fall and will present Click Clack Moo Cows That Type this spring. Our winter and spring season in 2025 is blooming with more activity than we have seen since before COVID. Summer enrollment is open, and we've increased our offerings from 11 in 2024 to 16 this year, bringing back longtime staples like summer classic and melodrama, and newer favorites such as musical theater skills introduced last year, costume camp introduced in 2023, and 5 brand new formalized summer technical theater offerings. New England Youth Theater continues to grow while remaining committed to accessibility for all families. A board-appointed committee now meets weekly and has launched the following initiatives. A first in 2025 will be a blockbuster fundraising event planned for November 5th, featuring a cabaret with Broadway singers and New England Youth Theater alumni who have pursued careers in musical theater, hosted by alumnus Taylor Patno at the Latches Theater, the original home of NEYT. In 2025, we aim to expand a vital and timely program at New England Youth Theater that affirms and celebrates LGBTQ performance. This camp has grown to a 3-season program. Funds are being raised through private donors and LGBTQ support groups. Now more than ever, the haven that exists for LGBTQ youth in the theater world needs our support. The newly revived NEYT Alumni Association is raising funds from our 25-year pool of alumni to sponsor this year's melodrama camps. And we were just awarded $23,000 in a grant from the Thomas Thompson Trust to create more capacity for the education of NEYT costuming students and for the development of income-producing costume rentals. New England Youth Theater continues to build momentum this year as we pursue our mission, helping young people to discover the confidence and skills they need to be active participants in creating healthy communities. We hope you'll continue to follow our growth throughout 2025 and beyond.